Before watching the video, we recommend checking your Saju using a man's calendar Korean fortune chart and referring to it while you watch. If you have any difficulty using it, leave a comment and I'll help you. Hello, this is Geummun. Everything in life has its flow. Every beginning eventually meets its end, and every blossom of life one day returns to stillness. Today, I invite you to join me in exploring the story of Sa and Myo symbols of this quiet reflective time. Your likes and subscriptions give great strength to Geummun's journey. Now, let's begin. 11th, the concept of Sa. In the 12 life stages, Sa represents a pause in life's journey, a period when all movement ceases and everything enters a state of stillness. It is a time when the physical body is completely separated, leaving only the spiritual state, allowing one to focus inwardly on the inner world. At this stage, people let go of attachment to material things and turn their focus to spiritual values such as the afterlife, philosophy, and religion. They often shine in fields that demand deep study, like philosophy, psychology, archaeology, religious studies, economics, and metaphysics. Their personality is sincere and modest, and they are the type who walk their path quietly and steadfastly. In relationships, they tend to be harmonious and avoid causing unnecessary trouble, showing a calm and steady nature. Although they may sometimes seem lacking in assertiveness, they possess a strong sense of responsibility and strive to carry out the tasks entrusted to them until the very end. At their core, they are humble, preferring not to push themselves forward but to remain within their bounds, quietly making their presence known. Because of these traits, their rise to success may be slower, yet they earn lasting trust and respect from those around them by holding their place firmly over time. Suitable career paths include fields such as calligraphy, art, literature, fortune, studies Myungri, and religion, as well as specialized professions that require profound knowledge, such as medicine or acupuncture. The energy represented by Sa carries the following symbolism: sudden misfortune, unexpected separation, loss of strength, broken relationships, misfortune and illness, philosophical anguish, conflict between reality and ideals, interruptions and setbacks. Because of these traits, when faced with intrusion or interference from the outside, they may struggle to endure it and can display strong anger. Yet, with time, they also possess resilience, allowing them to recover and return to their everyday life. Among the 60 Cheongan and ZZ, the Sa day pillars include Gap O Ilzu, Ilhe Ilzu, Kyong Se Ilzu, and Shin Sa Ilzu. Among these, those born under Gap O are often characterized by a complex and profound inner psychology, even to the point that they themselves may not fully understand their own hearts. If a Sa character is already present in one's 4 pillars Saju and another Sa character appears again in that year, it may indicate potential problems for the family member represented by Sa, such as the husband, wife, father, mother, children, or siblings. Next, let us look at how Sa operates according to its position in the ZZ. When Sa is in the year branch, ties with one's parents may be weak, and it is likely to be born into a poor household. When Sa is in the month branch, the person is bright and diligent, but may experience an early separation from siblings. Rather than ordinary business, they are better suited to fields related to religion, education, or matters of life and death. When Sa is in the day branch, parental support is lacking, and bonds with children may also be weak. There can be frequent experiences of illness or separation. For women, miscarriages or abortions may occur. In particular, those born under Gap-o or Gyeongmunsa day pillars may face issues related to children, since the star representing offspring Siksang falls under Sa. If the day branch faces a Chung, the possibility of pregnancy also exists. When Sa is in the hour branch, one may lack blessings through children. Now, let us consider how Sa operates in relation to the Sipsong. When Sa affects the Bikyeop, friends and siblings, relationships with siblings may be weak, or they may face difficult circumstances. When Sa affects the Siksang, output and expression, bonds with children are weak, and there is even the possibility of losing a child, so living apart may be better. When Sa affects the Sangkwan, output and expression, one may suffer from gossip or slander. When Sa affects the Jaesong, wealth or wife star, there may be frequent financial losses, and the father or wife may often fall ill. When Sa affects the Kwanseong, husband or job star, blessings from the husband are lacking, and divorce or remarriage may repeat. When Sa affects the Inseong, study or mother star, the bond with the mother is weak, and it may be difficult to achieve academic success. 12th, the concept of Myo. In the 12 life stages, Myo represents the point at which the flow of life has completely ceased, symbolizing the grave. It is not only the final resting place of the body, but also carries the meaning of being the grave of wealth. Those who carry the energy of Myo tend to be devoted to their present life and inclined to settle within their own world. They show a strong realistic and conservative nature, while also being pure and modest. At the same time, they often display a unique stubbornness, giving them a somewhat single-minded or uncompromising character. Those with the energy of Myo have the habit of saving money separately whenever they acquire it, which can sometimes make them appear overly frugal. For women, money may come to hold greater importance than their husbands, which can cause distance in the marital relationship. Therefore, if a wife carries the energy of Myo, allowing her to engage freely in economic activities is the key to maintaining peace in the household. They also possess strong business instincts and attract considerable financial fortune. In particular, if Chung, Hyung, or combinations already exist in the Saju, then when the same characters appear again in a given year, a major influx of wealth may occur. Many with this Saju structure become very wealthy, though their relationships with family members can be unfavorable. For example, if the ZZ contains characters representing family members, those relatives may face misfortune. They are often stubborn, skilled at saving, and enjoy collecting things, yet at the same time, they frequently feel a sense of emptiness. Suitable careers include office work, finance, and specialized professions, especially those involving the flow and management of money. Among the 60 Cheon-gan and ZZ, the Myo day pillars are Byung-sul Ilzu, Zeong Chuk Ilzu, Mu, Sul Ilzu, Ki, Chuk Ilzu, Imjin Ilzu, and Kami Ilzu. Now, let us look at how Myo operates in relation to the 4 branch. When Myo is in the year branch, One shows respect for elders, and as the eldest son or daughter carries a strong sense of responsibility. When Myo is in the month branch, life is full of hardships in the early years, but from middle age onward, fortune gradually opens. However, luck regarding a spouse tends to be somewhat weak. When Myo is in the day branch, spousal fortune is unfavorable. When Myo is in the hour branch, worries may arise because of children. Now, let us consider how Myo operates in relation to the Sipsong. When Myo affects the Bikyop, friends and siblings, one of the siblings may pass away at an early age. When Myo affects the Sikseng, output and expression, trials and difficulties may come through children. If there is no Sikseng present in the heavenly stems, one's speech may sound sarcastic or arrogant. When Myo affects the Zaseong, wealth or wife star, the father or wife may suffer from illness, but there is considerable fortune in wealth. When Myo affects the Kwanseong, husband or job star, the husband may be incompetent, or the wife may end up taking the lead in family life. For women, marrying later in life is more favorable, while for men, working in a female-dominated environment brings advantages. When Myo affects the Insong, study or mother star, ties with the mother may be weak. Though there is interest in academic pursuits, actual scholastic achievement may be limited. However, at a later age, one may stand out in studies related to Myungri or religion. We have now explored Sa and Mo among the 12 life stages. The photos in the intro and outro feature the rest bowl, a vessel of everyday life that embodies the serene simplicity of Buddhism. The rest bowl is part of Geummun's Buddhist design series, together with the rest cup, created to capture moments of stillness and quiet in our lives. With its refined presence, it offers a small sense of rest within your daily life. If our shared story touched your heart, we invite you to explore more stories from Geummun.